the position of that hand. It's not just here, it's here. Okay? It's like I'm on a level plane and I just bend my wrist there. Okay? So when the strike comes in, right there. Now I teach my students, when you deliver a bill sound, imagine that there is a third person and they're standing right there at a 45-degree angle, and I tell my students, finger jab that person. So when the hook comes, finger jab that person, see? And that puts it in there just like it should be, right there. Now notice that my elbow is not like this, it's down. Now this catches this. It's caught there. This, it could slide over and hit me. Okay? So I don't want to do this. I want this. And when done correctly, it feels like you just hit that. Okay? It feels like you ran into a steel pole or something when done correctly. So, finger jab that third person. 1, 2, 3. There's the third person. Hook comes in, boom, finger jab that third person. Simultaneously, with the hit, it becomes bill die. Okay? So, I don't like to use tonsal as a block. I like to use it as a deflection, which is what it's really designed for. Okay? It's a drilling energy with forward intent. Now, there's a difference between the word intent and the word movement. Forward movement means moving forward. Forward intent means staying there as I drill with this hand without yielding. In other words, my intention is forward. I don't actually move forward, but my intention is forward. So that's what I mean when I say forward intent. Okay? Now, in Chisao, you go from tonsal, palm up hand, to bongsao, which is elbow and air hand or wing arm. Okay? So, tonsal to bongsao. Tonsal to bongsao. Okay? Now with your left arm, and this is only one way to do it, by the way. There are 4 ways to do Chisao using this method. I can do double hook. I can do left arm ton to bong, right arm ton to bong like this, or I can do left arm bongsao to tonsao, right arm stays in futsal. There's 4 ways to do Chisao like this. Okay? But the simplest way, the preferred way, the easiest way to start is right arm doing tonsao to bongsao, left arm simply maintaining futsal. Now futsal is bent wrist, elbow in position, also sometimes simply referred to as a hooking hand. Okay? So every time you improve your futsal, you're becoming a better hooker. Okay, now, that was a joke. Okay, when you do this, okay, at the bottom, you're here. At the top, there's a little snap of the wrist, and the hand kind of flips up like this. But the bottom line is, no matter where you are, see this? See how loose and floppy my hand is? That's going to be loose and relaxed. Okay? While this actually forms here and here. Okay? This one is it's like this arm is very serious, and this one is just fucking around. Okay? So we're here and here. Right? Now we're making a circle. Now each arm is responsible for 1/2 of the circle. Okay? This is very important. Each arm is responsible for 1/2 of this circle. Imagine that there is a pane of glass right here that splits you right down the middle. At the bottom, this taps the glass. At the top, this taps the glass. Tap, 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 tap. Okay? This one, at the bottom, taps the glass. At the top, it taps the glass. Okay? Now, while futsal, when still photographed or when demonstrated, often looks like this, the reality is that this is really relaxed. It's not tense like this, it's relaxed. Okay? So you'll notice, I'll do it from this angle. You'll notice that my hands, my left hand is just relaxed here. Okay, turn. See? Just relaxed. Not tense, just relaxed. Now, the reason that I want it relaxed is because relaxed motion unleashes some really quick stuff. I mean, you're not, there's no hesitation here. When I decide to go, it's go, okay? And he was gone just then because I just would have punched him in the throat. Okay, so this is what the actual roll looks like. Now, people are always asking me, well, how high or how low should the hands be when you're rolling? Okay, and what happens when you have a tall person working with a short person? How does that change things? Okay? Within the structure of Chisao, you have to do what is called blend perimeters. Blend perimeters. Okay, Peter. Face ready? Okay, now look at this. Pretty big contrast here, right? Okay, so how do these two people do Chisao? Okay, what happens, Radek raises his arms just a little bit, and Peter is going to lower his arms just a little bit, and they blend the perimeters, okay? Now when they roll, we draw a line from mouth to mouth and sternum to sternum. And the roll takes place between those lines. This is what we call blending the perimeters. This enables a tall person and a short person to do Chisao together. And you gotta be careful because if your arm position gets too high, you're creating openings. If your arm position gets too low, you're creating openings. Thank you. Now,